Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for clicking on my video. I'm doing a guide of something called Reverse My Tinnitus, and it's a all-natural tinnitus treatment guide from Dr. James Phillips and Alan Watson. Basically, I'm just going to cover some of the key features. I'm going to talk about what Reverse My Tinnitus is. I'm going to talk about something called remyelination, which is pretty core to the guide. I'm going to talk about, in my opinion, whether or not it works, and I'm going to tell you how you can get it. So, peer-reviewed studies have shown that damage to something called the myelin sheath around the nerve cells in the ears alters auditory signals. And if you know anything about tinnitus, you know that it's associated with buzzing and ringing, constant buzzing and ringing. So, the thinking here is that buzzing and ringing is simply caused by damage to the myelin sheath. And so then the question becomes, well, can it be cured? And peer-reviewed studies have also shown that when a certain antibody is administered into the body in low doses, it can actually repair the myelin sheath. And this is that process of remyelination, or the repair of the myelin sheath, that has been shown to reverse the symptoms of tinnitus. So here's where Dr. Phillips and Alan Watson come in. Dr. Phillips is an ear, nose, and throat specialist with 25 years experience, and Alan Watson was consulting with him about his own chronic tinnitus condition. Basically, Dr. Phillips just gave him a course of treatment that he's been treating his patients with, which includes foods that contain the compounds that help the body produce the antibodies for remyelination. So Alan goes out, and all this stuff was available at the local supermarket, and he goes out and he starts playing with different combinations and tinkering with different portions and figuring out what worked best for him. And before he knew it, he was completely symptom-free and has remained symptom-free ever since. So here's where my opinion comes in. I mean, basically, I think that if you do the conventional course of treatment, which if you're listening to this video, you either are doing a conventional course of treatment or you've tried it, you know that it could potentially run you in the tens of thousands of dollars. It's a pharmaceutical-based course of treatment that is very expensive even if you have insurance. What I like about this is that it's economical, and not only that, but it's something that I guess you could call it a holistic approach to treatment. And I'm a big proponent of that. I don't like taking a narrow focus on treating any health-related issue. I think taking a holistic approach is the best approach. So my opinion in a nutshell is that if you're suffering from tinnitus, you should check out this guide. You should check out to see if you might want to supplement this with a conventional course of treatment, or you might just want to do an all-natural course of treatment and only go with this and see if it works for you. What I was impressed with this guide in particular was that it's backed up by peer-reviewed studies. So it's real science behind this, and they didn't pluck these ideas just out of thin air. So my take on it is that, just what I said, I think that it's definitely legit, and if I were suffering from tinnitus, I'd check it out. And so I guess I should talk about some of the bonus material too. So the bonus material, you get a tinnitus. The bonus options include a tinnitus sleep solution and a tinnitus stress soothers guide. So with the first one, it's basically a four-step strategy on managing sleep and developing a successful sleep strategy, which I think is pretty important because from what I understand, fatigue from lack of sleep is a big problem with tinnitus sufferers. It's pretty common, and I guess it makes sense because of all the buzzing and ringing constantly in the ears. But I think that managing sleep and being able to have a strategy to sleep and successfully approach this issue, I think that it's a very important part of tinnitus treatment. And the same thing with stress soothers guide, because and this is sort of like a chicken and egg scenario. I mean, it's unsure to me, at least, whether or not tinnitus causes more stress or stress causes tinnitus symptoms to get worse. But I think we can safely say it's pretty interrelated. And this guide is designed to give the user quick 2-minute stress relief meditation strategies and techniques. So again, I think that's a pretty integral part to any tinnitus treatment. So thanks for watching my video, and for instant access to the guide and to user reviews or user success stories, click on the link below the video, and good luck.